Hi, Gary Port for NY Divorce Facts, here with Macho, Azuki, and of course the two teals, Yuzu, the little sweetie, and Koshou, who thinks he's tougher than he actually is. You know, it's sort of funny, I was giving walnuts to the teals and sunflower seeds to the green cheeks. We found out recently that even though we put sunflower seeds in the cockatiel's cage, that they don't know how to eat them because they have never eaten them. Turns out that the conures go into their cage all the time and eat their sunflower seeds. The conures really aren't good at sharing on this stuff. And it sort of brings me to my point today, which is sharing in divorce or equitable distribution. In a divorce, property is divided by the equitable distribution law. And basically what that says is all property acquired during marriage is going to get split in an equitable fashion. Now, typically that means that the court will split in half all the property that was acquired during marriage. So if a house is bought during marriage, each party is going to get 50% of the house. If there was a retirement asset like a pension, a 401k, half of what was earned during marriage will generally be split in half. Now, sometimes it's not a 50-50 split. Sometimes there are things that go on and there are trade-offs. You know, someone may want more of a 401k and less of a house. Also, if someone has acquired a business during the marriage, unless the spouse actually worked in the business, that spouse is probably not going to get 50%. May get 10%, 20%, or 40%. The courts have told us that equitable distribution is not equal distribution. On a longer-term marriage, it tends to be more equal. But the rule of thumb is anything that was earned during marriage, we're probably going to split it in half unless there's some other factors going on. If you think that you are entitled to more than 50%, talk to your attorney. This is a complicated area of law, and you shouldn't just be, cowboying it or basically getting your information from the internet. Go talk to an attorney. At Port and Sarva, we help you get on with the rest of your life.